Welcome back, everybody. This is going to be our Algebra 2 Quadratic Functions lesson number 10, Equation of Circles, Homework Review, Part 5. And in this one, we're going to be solving a system of equations algebraically, finding the intersection points between the circle x squared plus y squared equals 29 and y equals x minus 3. And before I start, I just want to remind you guys, if you find this video helpful, if you, especially watch to the very, very end, I appreciate that and all, but also in this case, if you give it a like, we appreciate it more. So that would be fantastic. All right, everybody, let's just try this out. So system equations, we normally do either cancellation method or substitution method. In this situation, it is probably easier to do substitution because we have y by itself, y equals x minus 3. And so for the equation x squared plus y squared equals 29, we're going to replace y with x minus 3. So it's going to look like x squared plus x minus 3 squared equals 29. Saying, well, why do it this way? Well, we now have one equation with one variable. Mind you, you have to expand everything. I probably have to solve for x by factoring, and there'll be more than one coordinate maybe. So we'll see how this works out. So if we expand x minus 3 times x minus 3, so x minus 3 times x minus 3 is equal to x squared minus 3x, because that's the first one here, outer, minus 3x, that's the second one here, and then plus 9. Or we have x squared plus x squared minus 6x plus 9 equals 29. All right, and so we'll combine like terms. We'll have 2x squared minus 6x plus 9 equals 29. I'm going to subtract 29 both sides, get this equal to 0. And so now we get 2x squared minus 6x minus 20 equals 0. Now, something we can do, because it's equation, we're solving for x, not necessarily factoring, but it's equation, we see in this case all the terms for our quadratic equation can be divided by 2. So so because of this equation, we're dividing everything by 2 to make our numbers a little easier to work with. So 2x squared divided by 2 is x squared. Negative 6x divided by 2 is negative 3, so I have negative 3x. And negative 20 divided by 2 is negative 10 equals 0. So now we have a much easier equation to factor. And so now we're going to do our parentheses here, x, and two numbers that multiply to 10 and subtract to 3 are 5 and 2. The large number gets a negative sign, and the other number gets a positive sign, and we confirm negative 5 plus positive 2 equals negative 3, and negative 5 times negative 2 equals negative 10. We will solve for x. Now you're saying, why is extending so long? Well, because I'm going to need to find the matching y values as well, too. So we have x minus 5 equals 0. Add 5 to both sides. X equals 5. X plus 2 equals 0. Subtract 2 on both sides. X equals negative 2. Now again, I extend this a little bit longer, mainly because I need to find the matching y values. So we're going to use this equation here, y equals x minus 3, and substitute x to find the matching y value. So we have y equals 5 minus 3. That means y equals 2. So the coordinate in this case, or the ordered pair that matches up for this, would be 5, 2. I use the same equation again, but this time I'm going to plug a negative 2 in our equation. So I have negative 2 minus 3, y equals negative 2 minus 3. Negative 2 minus 3 is negative 5, so y equals negative 5. So the second answer, ordered pair or coordinate that works out will be negative 2, negative 5. Now we want to make sure that we don't mix our x and y values. That's why I try to keep them as organized as possible. Okay? And of course, now we must perform a check. And the check will be actually 4 checks, because we're checking both coordinates. Let's see if it works out. And I know people say, well, Mr. Gong, I just solved for y equals x minus 3. Why do I have to do a check again? That's how we do it, to make sure that it's all good. So our coordinate 5, 2. Our equation we'll plug into x squared plus y squared equals 29. So does 5 squared plus 2 squared equal to 29. 25 plus 4. Yeah, that's 29 equals 29. So that works out for the circle equation. And now we'll try out for the y equals x minus 3. So does 2 equal to 5 minus 3? Yeah, 2 equals 2. So yes, 5 comma 2, it does work out. Now we're going to try out for the second coordinate, which is going to be -2 comma -5. I'm going to move this up a little bit here because I need a little more room. Again, we'll plug into our original equation, x squared plus y squared equals 29. So does -2 squared plus 5 squared equal 29? We have 4 plus 25 equals 29. 29 equals 29. That works out great. Okay, now for the equation again, y equals x minus 3. So it does, in this case, does -5, does -5 equal to -2 minus 3? And -5 does equal to -2 minus 3 is -5, so that works out as well too. So our other coordinate here of -2 comma -5 work out. And of course I can just box this here as well too, our answers here. Because our answers are not just random x and y's, or thrown together, x equals 5, x -2, y equals 2, y equals -5. You have to put them together, okay? Because they have to be paired together in proper form, proper order. And this is our answer in this case. Okay, everybody? So if you watched the end of the video and hopefully found this helpful, I really appreciate that you give a like and subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. Turn on notifications. We learn when new videos are added to the channel. Because sometimes I don't post them on the Google Classroom until later on. All right, everybody. And you know what? Leave any questions or comments in the comment section below. We're looking to make sure we hit that 200 mark for subscribers. And once we do, I'll be doing a giveaway for a Funko Pop. And then the next milestone will be 500. I have another one for that as well too. So that's a dream of a goal I have and all. So you know what? But you know what? Also share this video if you find it helpful. That people are like, hey, how do I solve these system equations with circles? Hopefully it'll be helpful as well. Okay. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I will look forward to seeing our next video series on quadratic functions or anything else with algebra 2. Okay. All right. Take care. Be safe.